to speak, you can do it in the dance. You don't have to hide, you are safe within the dance. All of us are free in the heart of the dance. So might it be in the name of the dance.
Hey there, boys and girls, Lady Silver Vixen here. I am still running around in my robes. Anyway, this video I actually wanted to kind of briefly talk about some of the different crystals that are out there. As you can see, my my altar at the moment is actually set up based on a crystal altar. The circle of stones that you see here, there's a vortex that I've been working with. It's actually comprised of 6 different stones. So, yeah, I've got quite a few stones on there. First stone I want to talk about, I'm going to try and do this as close to alphabetical order as I possibly can, is amethyst. This here is an amethyst cluster. I absolutely love this stone. I also have an amethyst sphere. If I can find it, there it is. This is an amethyst sphere. It's very small, very purple. It's very light purple. Amethyst is usually a pretty light lavender color. Sometimes it can be as deep as a real deep violet, or a really deep purple. Generally speaking, it's one of the most common crystals. Amethyst is also well known for being a very powerful intuitive energy, and adding that energy to anything that you're working with. It's also a very extremely protective stone with a high spiritual vibration. When I work with amethyst, I have to be extremely careful. That's why most of my amethysts that I have and that I work with are very small. These things skyrocket my energy like crazy. So, my amethyst cluster is the biggest piece of amethyst that I actually have. Some of the lore behind amethyst is that to gift a purple amethyst is actually to give a gift of deep passion. These are usually found in India, Africa, Britain, and multiple other places. If crystals grow there, there's usually an amethyst somewhere around at some point. The next crystal that I wanted to talk about was citrine. Now, citrine is a very interesting crystal formation. The only citrine that I have is a citrine cluster that I got from Pagan Pride Day. It's very beautiful. It's like a really brownish orange. Citrine is very interesting. Usually it has like a clear yellow, so like that golden brown which you saw on mine. Generally it energizes the mind and the heart. It promotes good self-esteem. It's also known as the lucky merchant stone, as it has money energies surrounding it. It also opens the mind to new thoughts and promotes clarity of thought. The lore behind this stone is that it is blessed with the power of the sun god. So using this particular stone and charging it with solar energy from one of my previous videos would be the best choice for this. Another thing too with the amethyst is commonly thought to be a water stone. In actuality it's not. It's actually a solar stone. So working with solar energy with these two crystals is a very good idea. The origins for the citrine are found in France, Russia, Madagascar, and a couple other different places. One of the most common stones that we're moving on to now is, of course, the crystal quartz. Everybody knows crystal quartz. I think I have about maybe 10 different shapes of crystal quartz. The main thing that I have is crystal quartz points. As you can see here, they're pointed on the one end, but they're flat on the other. So, I also have a tumbled quartz. So, I've got quite a few different crystal quartz pieces kind of lingering around the house. Crystal quartz is always clear. There may be a little murkiness to it, as you can see on this one towards the base. It's compared to the rest of it, you can see through the bottom half, but up here it's really kind of like a milky white almost. Crystal quartz, for the properties that come with it, crystal quartz is actually one of the most powerful as well as popular stones. Quartz is a natural amplifier because it has a resonating quality. It can be used to channel energy and send it out to other stones as well. Now, the thing with crystal quartz is that it's also a multi-purpose stone. Not only can it channel energy and send it out to other stones, which is what's actually happening here in this particular vortex, is that it can actually protect, it can cleanse. Just about any kind of natural energy that you can channel through yourself, you can channel through a crystal quartz. I personally call this stone, more or less, it's the representation of humanity. We are natural channelers and amplifiers of many emotions, as well as different kinds of energies. And I kind of think of that as resembling humankind in the form of a stone. Just remember, anything that's capable of great good can also be capable of great evil, and it is a big responsibility to hold on to things like this and to use the energy and the knowledge that you have responsibly. The next stone is hematite. I was going to do, okay, yeah, hematite is the next one that I wanted to do. A lot of you will know hematite. Hematite is that reflective stone. It's black and it's kind of got like a mirror gloss to it. Hematite is usually like a silvery black, like I said. Hematite is also a very strong protection stone. It helps with the pain of grief. It enhances abilities to focus, courage, optimism, trust, stability, and balance. It is also believed to bring good luck and good health. Another good thing about this stone is that it also works very well for grounding people like myself who are air-based people and we like to talk a lot. Holding on to a hematite stone will actually kind of help ground you out. The next stone that I'm going to move on to immediately, because I don't want to waste too much time, is fluorite. Fluorite is one of my favorite stones. It's a healing stone. This here just happens to be a fluorite octahedral. It's kind of like a diamond shape. Very pretty. Very powerful stone. Fluorite actually comes in multiple different colors, and they're usually pretty clear. Generally, it's used for aligning all the chakras. Fluorite is a very powerful healing stone, as I said. It also can increase concentration and helps with decision making. It is said to absorb and neutralize negative vibrations. The lore behind this particular stone, which I find rather interesting, is that it actually, it's a gift from the fairy realm. These are usually found in the U.S., Mexico, China, and a couple other different places. But as we go along through these different stones, I'm going to actually give you guys some tips on using the stones. Vortex is one of the ways. This here is an artificial vortex, which I will get into later on when my videos go more towards the advanced methods. So that's all I'm going to talk about for this episode on stones. Remember, there's more stones than this, and you will be seeing a lot more stones than this. My stone collection is rather large. I am a huge stone collector. One of the things I really want to point out, though, is about stones that you find just kind of sitting on like the edge of a bank, a river bank, or something like that. If the stone calls to you, please pick it up. You can use that particular stone's energy and figure out what it is later, but if you can't ever figure it out and that stone just happened to call to you, use that stone. That stone is calling to you for a reason. This is Lady Silver Vixen.